Hey everybody, Sean here from BoredParacord. Today we are going to do a 4-strand bracelet, and I gotta get this paracord off of here real fast, but it's going to be a 4-strand bracelet with a little bit of micro embellishment to it. So what I have is about, I would say 4 feet, let's say about 5 feet of black paracord. Center point is right here, and we're just going to jump right into this. The first thing I want to do is from the top side of the buckle. So let me zoom in here just a little bit here for you. From the top side, we're just going to go straight down through, just like that, and we're going to end up with 4 strands, so like 4 inner strands. And then we're going to open this up. Well, there's 2 ways we can do it. You can open it up, run all the cord through there, or do it the easy way and just flip that loop over top of the buckle and pull it tight like that. So that gives you your cow's hitch on one side. Real easy to do. Then what we're going to do is run this cord to the other side, and the way that I like to do it is to kind of set your buckle up like this. So you have the 2 long strands coming out, and this is where we're going to set our length. So on this side, what you want to start with is you want to go, let's see, down through the buckle. So this is the right cord. So down through the buckle, and bring that cord off to the left like that. You want to get your length pretty close to where you need it. So I would say probably right around there. Now once you have the cord coming from this side, around, and through, is this having a hard time focusing? I hope it's not. Once you have it down and through, you're going to cross over like that. So you're going to bring it across. Just make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, you're going to cross over it like that, and this is going to be kind of like your inner strand. And then once it's crossed over, you go to the back side of the buckle, bring that through like that. Make sure you get the twisting out of there, and then go down through for another cow's hitch. So you're just doing a cow's hitch but as a single strand. So you have something that looks like that. And then you can go ahead and give that a nice little tug, cinch it up, and then move it out of the way because we need it over here so that we can do the other one. So you got your length of your bracelet here, and this is where you're going to want to adjust. So if you want to make it smaller, you just run the cord through this cow's hitch and then bring it back to finish this. And then we're going to get that one out of the way for now. Now we do this other side, so we're on the left side now. And we're going to move this aside. So down through the buckle, first step. Just like that. Pull it. And you already have one side set, so you want to match that. So just match it like that. And you want it to come off on the in the middle of the buckle here, because then we're going to cross over like so. That. Once you do that, then you grab your end again. We got to push this over so we have enough room. And from the back side, you're going to bring it up through, and then down through this big loop right here. And as you bring it through that loop, it's going to create the single running cow's hitch. I'm not sure what the name of it is if you're just making it from a single strand, but those look about the same. They're really, really close. This one appears like it needs to be a little bit bigger, so we'll just tighten that knot up a little, and it should take care of it. Yeah, that took care of that. Now I'm going to open this up, and the reason I open this up is because now you can kind of see what we're doing here. So let me back up a little bit. So now you have your 2 inner strands, and these need to be equal. So one way to do it too is you can, if one's longer than the other, you can actually just pull on this and it will kind of move itself, and it will put all the slack on one side. But okay, sorry about that. Where were we here? I just had a customer come in. Mr. Paracord Tiger was here again, one of my big customers. So it's always nice seeing him, and I'm sure he's watching this video right now because I was telling him about it. But anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other side now. So we're going to take these cords that came off this way, and we're going to flip everything over. Try and keep everything out of the way here. Now, this one's pretty easy. All you're going to do is from the back side with your left cord is come up through the buckle like this. You're going to wrap around the outside, so to the left side, around itself, and then that's going to create a loop right there, and you just want to take that through the loop like that. Now once you have that, you're going to want to make this strand here the same length, which is almost that. So pull a little more out of here. And I'm not sure if there's something, one of my settings is different for the focus, but I'm not sure. Okay, so once you have your length set, and I have my thumb holding it right here, let's see if I can zoom in a little more. Once I have that set, then I just pull this and let it lock up onto itself. And then we're going to cut it and singe it right there. But before I do that, I want to make sure all these are the same. And they are. So we're just going to lock this on by pulling really tight and cinching that up. Just like that. And then, just so it doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to cut this and put it into place so it doesn't move. There we go. I don't have my smoothing tool over here. Where is it? I'm going to use the back of a lighter. So that actually was already cooled off, so I need to melt this together. There we go. Now it's melted to itself, so it's not going to go anywhere now. It's pretty much locked in. But you can see I've got 3 strands now. Now we got this other one here. Put that out of the way, and we'll bring this back into frame. And we're just going to go, again, go from the back side. So this has to move over to give us some room. From the back side, bring it up. And like I was telling him when he was in here, if you're going to do this bracelet, you don't have to use this mini tactical buckle. It's a really nice buckle, though, by the way. I haven't shown the buckle. Very nice for this bracelet, especially the theme of this. I think we've decided on what we're going to name this. The Mad Max Furiosa. I believe that's the name of the movie that's still in theaters right now. I haven't decided on the name yet. Okay, so from the back side of the buckle, up, go around itself, bring it through the loop that it creates, just like that. Pull it tight. Make sure that your strands are all the same length, and they are, so we're just going to lock this down. There we go. Lock that down. Make sure that we're still good there. Yep. Alright, and same thing on this side. I want to make sure this isn't going anywhere, so we're going to cut this. I'm trying to hurry because I know this is going to be a longer video, but the main part of this video that I really am excited to show you is what we're going to do with the microcord. And honestly, you could stop right here and have a nice bracelet, just a 4-strand bracelet like that. But we're going to take it a step further. So we're going to open this up and lay this out. Just make sure all the strands are equal or very close. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want the overall length, you know, for your wrist to be where it needs to be. So you're going to cut 1-foot sections of microcord. That's all you need. And we're going to do little stripes. So I just want to lay out a few of these just to see how many I'm going to need. So there's 2. And these don't have to be 12 inches exactly. They just have to be close because you're going to have extra. You could probably do 10-inch, would be just fine. So that was 4. That's 5. I think we want to do 6. And I'm going to show you one of these, and then we'll go through it with one, and then I'll show you basically it all finished up. So the first thing you want to do is take your microcord and find the center point. So put your two ends together and get your center point here. And we're going to take your top strand and we're going to do a cow's hitch. So from the back side of the bracelet, and if you're using one of these buckles, this is the front side, this is the back side with a little notch in it. We're going to go under the top strand and do a cow's hitch. So these strands are just going to go through this loop right here. So let me see. It's going to be kind of difficult to keep everything in frame, but you tuck this loop under that strand, and then these two ends go through and pull it tight. So you have a cow's hitch on here, just like that. All right. And it doesn't matter where you put this because you're going to be able to slide this a little bit. So that goes underneath. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I got that backwards. Yeah, I have that backwards. So the loop needs to be on top. So the loop goes on top. The two strands go through from the back side through that loop and pull it up. Sorry about that. So you should have something like that. Just a cow's hitch. Like that. And we're going to pull that a little tight. Still able to slide it. And all we're doing now is the same thing, really. You're just going under the next strand and through that middle. You're just going down through the middle with the two strands. So just like that. It's kind of hard to see, but those two strands just go right down through the middle, and basically you're just looping the strand. You're looping this black strand with the two cords. So go to the next strand, open up the center strands here, go under, take them around, and that's why you want to keep your ends together because these are off now. So I got one through the center, we'll pull that a little tight, and then we have our second one, open this up, go down through like that, and then cinch this up, and you want to get it close to the next, or this first and second one, because they're going to kind of tighten up on each other, and you're going to want to tighten these as you go, but you can tighten them after too. Now this one's a little different because there's no strand after it, so you're just going to go around and down through. Just like that. Pull this one tight. And then do the same thing with this one here. So down through. And I was trying to figure out how to do this, and I was like, oh, we can do like an endless falls sort of thing here. And then we're going to tighten this. So this, what I want is, I want all of these to be nice and tight. So you do have to kind of pull on this and then roll your thumb so that you get all the slack out. Once you get all the slack out, then you can hold it like this, push these together so that it looks like more of a stripe going across there. And that's the look right there that you're looking for. And why it's having a hard time focusing, I'm not sure. There we go. That's kind of the look you're going for. It's still very loose. So I'm going to go ahead and really give this a good pull. But you want to work the slack from the top and down through there. And let's see. So on the back side, this is what it's going to look like. Just like that. You have a couple cords coming out through the back. That's where we're going to cut this cord. And you don't have to do 6 strands like I did here. It would probably look good with 4. But see, you can move these down. So you'll have one there, probably one there, maybe do 5. I think 5 is probably pretty good. So let me cut these cords, and I'm going to show you. You're just going to fuse it to the back. There's really no good way to do this, to end this. And you do need to be careful because I think I just pulled. Are they both there? Yeah, I pulled one of them through. Okay, that just means I have to tighten this. So, well here, this is what I'll do. I'm going to finish this, so you have this one as a reference on how to do it. I'm going to finish this, but I'll leave the last one to where you finish it, where we cut it and singe it. So I will be back to show you how to finish this up. Okay, so here's the finished bracelet, and it turned out really nice. I really like this this pattern here, and it gives me an idea for another video that should turn out pretty good. But I do want to show you how the bracelet was finished, but I forgot that I was going to do that on here. So what I'm going to do real fast, we're just going to cut a piece that's about the same length, and this will be your loop that you make these little sections here with. And this is a very good little trick here, because you only need to pull through this cord here. So what I did is I just fused these ends together, see, like that. Now if we just pretend that this is one of the strands, let me zoom in on this. So you're going to have this cord come through the bottom like that. So you have your loop here, and then the fused is this piece here. Just put the whole fused piece right down through the center, and then pull that tight, just like that. See that? And make sure that's really tight. Your first one should be really nice and tight. And then, oh, did I do that wrong again? I sure did. That should be on top. Loop on top, cord goes through like that. There we go. And then pull that tight. And what I do is I put the cord on top of my finger with the cord coming through, pull tight. Now we're just going to loop this over so that kind of gives you the idea of what we're doing on the bracelet. But same thing, give yourself a little room here, open this up just like this. Take the fused section that the two ends that are fused together, poke that down through that hole, just like that. Loop it around that one. And same thing, just hold it like this and just pull the heck out of it. You want that to be really, really tight, just like that. And what's going to happen if you have all four of your strands, you can do this with two strands too. It probably wouldn't look too bad with just two of them. If you pull it tight enough, it'll kind of hold itself in place while you cut this and singe it. If it's loose, it might pull through, so just make sure it's nice and tight. You can see there's just a little bit there. And melt that down, fuse it to make it nice and smooth, and that's all there is to it. And these, if you do it right, you can do it without fusing it to the black. You can slide these, which also gives me another idea for a video. So you can do all kinds of stuff with this stuff. So I hope you like that. I hope you found some useful tips in this video, or maybe just some enjoyment in my monotone voice. But please check us out on all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook. Facebook, we have the biggest paracord group in the world. It is called Paracord On, so please check that out. Just search for Paracord On, or you can type it in facebook.com/groups/Paracord On. I'm in there every day. Lots of people are. So we'll see you in there. And until next time, Paracord on. Do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button to your left. There's other great videos all the time, and there's a few to the right side of the screen. And you can also buy Paracord at our site with the link at the bottom left. Thank you again for watching.